Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to some Hold My Tea Sunday replays. And we have 3 tier 8 replays for you today. We're going to start off with the Object 252U, driven by Coley Watts. Now, the 252U, I've always said that this tank's not OP. It's a very, very strong tank, but I personally don't think it's OP. It has that massive bottom plate, but it's an annoying tank. It really is an annoying tank when you come up against it. The spaced armor, the typical Russian heavy. It's very, very troll. Now, this battle from Coley, it is not going to do any justice for me saying it's not OP, because he's going to make it look just completely OP. Not with just the damage, but with the block damage as well. So he's on Castilla, and his team have pretty much all gone the left side, except for one TD that's still in spawn. And the enemy have pretty much all gone the right side / middle. Now, I like what he's doing here. He's looking up, waving his gun in the air, and that's just going to make it very difficult for the enemy to be able to penetrate the weak points. So I don't like what he's doing. Every time he takes a shot or every time he's going to get a bounce, he's just going to laugh. Yeah, that's not cool. It's not cool. So the J Panther 2, as you can see, he's now face hugging the J Panther 2. He's trying to get the gun in the air, but because of the angle of that J Panther, he was easily able to penetrate him. But he has brought the J Panther down to a one shot. But his team is 2 tanks down already, so he needs to save his hit points, and he does get a nice blocked shot there from the J Panther. And here comes the IS-3. Again, this is another battle that really could have gone in my world of dummies, because the enemy don't make it hard for him. They all push him. They all just miss their shots like they do now. But he did miss also. So the IS-3 at the moment is on his own, so he is going to try and get a few shots in on him before that AMX CDC can come around. Now, there comes the AMX CDC, here comes the SP1C, and now the T49 on his team is in a bit of bother. So he's going to go for the tank that he can clear, which is the CDC. Unfortunately, doesn't quite clear him, but he does put him down to a one shot, and there goes the T49. Now, he's not so much worried about the SP1C to the left, because he's not penetrating. The biggest worry is this IS-3, and actually the CDC really needs to take care of that CDC. And as you can see, he's coming out sideways, and he still manages to get a bounce from the side. And now the IS-3 makes the biggest mistake ever in trying to push. Nope, you can't push, and he's just stopping him in his tracks. And there we go, he's just going to get bounce after bounce after bounce. It's still a 2 versus 5. It was a 2 versus 6, and again, another mistake there from the IS-3. So just the SP1C here. I mean, he's not really worried about... I mean, what is this guy doing? Like, why would you go to the same side as your other tank is? Because now he can just turn around, and he's not going to focus the SP1C, because he's not dangerous. He's not penetrating, and he's just going to push him, keep him there, not let him run away. And before that, it's just too late. The IS-3 pushes again. It's stupid. Bad decision. He does get penned from the IS-3, and now again, look what he's doing. I love what he's doing. He's just stopping the SP1C in his tracks and stopping him getting behind, and he is able to clear the IS-3, and now he can just deal with this SP1C. Bad mistake from that SP1C. That was probably a match-winning mistake that he did. I mean, there was no need to go. He should have just stayed where he is, even if he wasn't going to shoot. Like, just stay where you are, and they would have probably won this. So there goes the Ferdinand. He is now on his own against 2 tanks. The Scorpion is a one-shot, and the Tiger 1 is again another person that is not going to be able to penetrate him. He's on 4.3k damage with 4,000 block damage. Now, the Tiger needs to rush. The Tiger has to rush here. He's got no choice. There's only a minute and a half left on the clock. He's probably a 2-shot to the Tiger, but if this object 252U shoots the Tiger, and at least then the Scorpion can come out right next to him and hopefully clear him. He's got good penetration, he's got a good gun, but I love what he's about to do. Just watch, and he's doing it on purpose. I mean, he doesn't want to shoot that Tiger, and this is what makes a good player. He doesn't want to shoot that Tiger for one reason, because he knows as soon as he shoots, the Scorpion is going to come out. The Scorpion will come out, and just look, he doesn't want to shoot, but he doesn't need to shoot because the Tiger cannot penetrate him. Now, this game was before that Tiger was buffed. I mean, he's very patient. I would have gave up by now. The Scorpion did give up, and he paid the price, and now all he has to do is deal with this Tiger 1. 4.9k blocked damage, now up to 5.2k block damage, and the Tiger just cannot do anything. He's looking in the air, waving his gun around, and he even makes the Tiger miss his shot by doing it. So really, really good play. I mean, I didn't agree with some of the things he was doing at the beginning, but I still wanted to show it because it was a fantastic game. Like a really, really good game. 14 seconds left on the clock. He only needs a high roll, not even a high roll, just an average roll, and he does manage to clear him. 5.2 block damage with 5,600 damage for himself. Really, really good game. And look at that, his team didn't even cross the 1,000 mark. And what he did with that Scorpion, I mean, the Scorpion had a really good game. Really, really good decision in not shooting that Tiger. Next up, we have the Defender Mark 1, and it is Kabuba. I don't know, Jerk. Let's call him Jerk. I don't want to call him Jerk, but he's a jerk. He's a jerk. But he's gonna he's gonna have a really good game, and it is dead rail, and he's gonna push to the left, and he doesn't. It's one of them games I wish I was actually this guy, because it doesn't happen to me so often. So he has pushed around with one medium tank on his team, and the enemy have 2 medium tanks, and they've decided not to push this way. They've decided to push the middle. So this game is going to be more of a farming game to start, and he's going to push at the right time when he thinks it is right. And now he is spotted. He does make a mistake here. He goes for the damage rather than go for that Defender. He should have took a shot on the Defender instead of trying to farm up that damage. So the Defender goes out, the Borzik goes out, and it does leave a few other shots into the Scorpion G, putting him down to very, very low hit points. Now, his team 2 tanks down. There is a Panther up there that is playing a TD role, but he can't quite get him in time before he moves, and there goes the Persian on his team. So it's now 4 against 6, but there's quite a few tanks on the enemy team that are very, very low hit points. So he's going to now start making his move, and that is the best thing about having a 4-shot autoloader, is that you can clear these targets. If the targets were available, he can clear these targets, but at the moment he's only going to shoot what is available, and that is the Tiger 1. Does get 2 shots, but he does bounce the last remaining 2 shots, and he's going to back up for his reload. So even though it's a 4 versus 6, there's like three tanks that are all at least 1 clip. It's only going to, he can clear 2 tanks with 1 clip if he gets the shots off. So again, 1 shot there on the Tiger. He is now going to go for the Borzik, which the Lerva does clear. He's got 1 shell remaining. He's just going to wait for the Tiger to come around, and he's going to get that 1 shell in, and he's going to reverse up, and he's going to go for the reload. So there goes the Lerva on his team. It is now a 3 versus 4. The Jag Tiger 8.8 is on his way, but he's quite low hit points, and the Tiger P in the corner, he's now going to be rushed by all 3 of these tanks. So it's now 3 against 3, but he's still full hit points. He's still full hit points, but there's still quite a bit of hit points left on the table. Best thing about autoloaders is when you damage an ammo rack and they don't repair it in time, just like he's going to do with that Panther. That is probably my favorite thing about autoloaders. You can actually get quite a few ammo racks in autoloaders, because if they haven't got a repair kit, or if they don't use their repair kit in time, then if you can just shoot the same place, especially if you have an autoloader with like 1 second or 1.5 or 2 seconds in between each shell, then you can easily damage and you can easily ammo rack quite a few tanks. So now it is a 2 versus 1. He's on 3.8k damage. He's still full hit points, so he can afford to get shot from this T-32 quite a few times. He doesn't have higher alpha, this guy, but he does have troll armor. Now, he went for the rush. He went for the rush, which probably wasn't the best move. He does get shot, and I think he went to try to see if he can circle him, realised that the tank is not actually quick enough to circle him, and I think he just bided a bit of time for the Jagdtiger to come, but the T-32 does do the right decision in going for that one shot, but unfortunately, this is a 4-shell autoloader, and 4 shells makes all the difference, because if he wouldn't have had 4 shells, he wouldn't have cleared that tank. But still, very, very good game. 5,438 damage. And as you can see, made quite a bit of credits there. 130,000 credits. GG, Jerka Cuba. Thank you for sending me that in. Next up, we have Zardonic. And he's driving that infamous BL10, the ISU 152. And he's going to play this game quite aggressive. I mean, he's going to start off just sitting in a bush, and which is the right move. He's a TD. Don't go full guns blazing straight away, because you will lose your hit points. And this being the best gun in tier 8, you need this gun in the battle for as long as possible. So considering the Dracula is running away, I mean, his team are doing all right. They've all gone together except for one tank, which is AFK. Now, this always happens. I mean, the IS3 on his team, I think it's an IS3, is AFK, and he is going to come back alive. He is now alive, but it's just like he comes back alive and decides to go left on his own, and he's going to meet pretty much all the other heavies on the enemy team. So he's decided to push all the way right now, and he's trying to get behind his team. He does unfortunately get spotted, because where he was sitting, he knew that he was about to get rushed, so he had to go with his team. Now, the best thing about the ISU 152, especially when you're top tier, I mean, this T-43, it's only going to take one shot to bring this guy down to a one shot. So when you're top tier, every single shot you get out could be a game changer, because he's now a one shot. He's took one shot on that T-43, and he's already a one shot. And if he's lucky, he could probably clear him with one shot, just with using HE. If he can get the max roll, he can clear him in one shot. So he does get penned, does lose a little bit of hit points, not too much, I mean just over 200, and what he's trying to do is reset his camo. The Dracula has gone on a rampage. He's going to get up the kills, and he's going to just be a pain in the arse. Now he's going to get this this Persian, who does make a mistake in trying to push forward, and he does clear him. So it's now 5 against 5. The J Panther in the middle is a one shot. The IS3 on his team is a one shot, but he is going to clear the J Panther, bringing it down to a 5-on-4 at the moment. But the Dracula there, he's going to rush in, get the kill on the IS3 to bring it down to a 4-on-4. But as you can see, there's 3 tanks on the enemy team, 3 tanks, all 3 heavies that are still all full hit points, and his team are started to bleed. There goes to Carnarvon. He does take a nasty shot there, maybe from the IS3, I'm not sure. It was from one of the IS3s anyway. Could even be the EXP. So the T-43 is about to be rushed by one of the IS3s, so he's going to wait. He's going to see if he can get some shots off, and he does unfortunately miss his shot there on the EXP. So he's on 416 hit points. He's only a one shot. He's only a one shot to any of these tanks if they average roll, or if they just over average roll. He needs to be lucky for them to be able to low roll to be able to take a shot. So he's going to get a nice shot here on the IS3, and again, he's going to back up. This rock is going to be his best friend for the moment, but the T-43 is on very, very low hit points. I do have to praise the T-20 on his team as well. He actually has a really, really good game. So another nice shot there on the IS-3, bringing him down to a one shot, so the T-20 can actually clear him for his first kill. Now, Zarlonic, he's on 4 kills, and he could have actually had a Rosani this game if he would have took that kill before that T-20, because it's now 2 against 2. The IS-3, again, he's backing up, but he does need to be very, very careful. the BL10 on this tank is known for its penetration. I mean, look at this. This is AP, and that's the front of an EXP. That's crazy. You can just hit it in the face, no problem whatsoever. So that's 5 kills, and it's now 2 against 1. But both of his tanks, him and the T20, are both one-shots to the IS-3, who is still pretty much full hit points. Now, he's on 5k damage. 5,000 damage already. He does go for the blind shot, unfortunately does shoot, and as soon as he presses shoot, the IS-3 does become spotted. So now I'm just going to speed this up because it's literally just him flanking all the way around. There's no point staying where he is. 2 tanks facing the front of an IS-3. So both have made a move. The T20 has gone to the middle, and he is going to get around. And as he gets there, the IS-3 just goes past. So good timing, great timing to push, and he is going to be able to get a nice shot into the rear, bringing him down now to a 1-shot. Again, the T20 is playing brilliantly. He's just going to be keeping the IS-3 occupied, and Zardonic is going to play, again, he's going to play very risky here, and he's going to just go in for it. He does get a low roll, leaves him on 19 hit points. Now, if that wasn't a low roll, this could have been a win. This could have been a loss, and it most likely would have been a loss. But nevertheless, a fantastic battle. 6,100 damage with 6 kills. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy69. That is Hold My Tea. I'll be back for Hold My Kebab during the week. Hopefully we'll keep these 3 replays videos going. We'll see. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With